Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome to another Friday where we are channeling messages from spirit and answering all your questions, providing intuitive guidance, emotional healing, and just all out, just hanging out and having a good time. My name is Khan Mustafa, also known as Khan Knight, and I've been guided by Archangel Erik to assist you with all of your questions, all of your answers, whatever it is. And just a quick announcement that starting next Friday, when we do the Ask Friday, it's going to be channeling Erik again. So Erik has asked to be in the forefront again in answering messages. So channeling Erik is returning on Fridays again. So it's going to be channeling Erik and friends, and he's going to be answering all of your questions. So excited for that. Hello, everyone. Hey, Anaa. Hello, Disha. Hello, Earth Angel. Good morning, Grace. Hello, Anne. Hi, Mahi. Hello, Angela. Hey, Kathy. So many beautiful people. Hello, Sunny. Welcome. Hi, Marianne. And I'm just going to scan through here. Hey, June. Hey, Sil. Hello, Gaurav. Hey, Amy. Great to see you guys all here. Thank you for being a part of this. Hey, Jim. Great to see you guys. Thank you for being a part of this again. And so I'm going to be trying something a little bit different today that I'm just scanning through. I do have an option now that I can highlight and mark all the messages that I have here. So I'm going to try that. But hi, Namitha. Great to see you. I've got the feed on my phone as well beside me. So if you see me looking down, I'll be doing that. Again, I'll be here to answer all of your messages, provide guidance. And channeling Erik and friends. Like this is Erik's going to be taking the forefront again, especially starting next Friday. It's going to be starting to be channeling Erik and friends. So hope you can join. Also this Wednesday, Divine Soul Awakening on our Wednesday at 12 noon Eastern Standard Time. Rita Mustafa, holistic nutritionist, traditional Chinese acupuncturist, is back to answer all of your questions about gut health, the body, how to eat, and anything that deals with your bodily issues and the health of your body. She's going to be starting out by talking about New Year's, and this isn't the time to be doing New Year's resolutions. It's actually a time for reflection. She's going to be sharing her thoughts on that and when the time is actually to be make changes in your life. And lastly, on Thursday, we have a new show that's going to be, and that is going to be cooking show. So this Thursday is National Chocolate Day, and we are going to be Rita and I are going to be baking together. So she's going to be showing me some stuff on how to cook. Please join in if you want to be part of the cooking, and it's going to be live on this channel. So that'll be a Thursday, probably. I'm not exactly sure what time, but it'll be this Thursday for that as well. So super excited for that, and of course, just before Friday, we'll be starting again. So let's begin. All of your messages will be timestamped in the description afterwards. So if you have to go, this typically does run a couple of hours. I will be getting through everybody. If I missed you, please let me know. And you can always reach me in the comments. You'll find my contact information. And if I miss you, you can always send me a message. I'll be happy to give you a message from there. So let's begin. The first message is coming from my friend Ursula. And Ursula would like a message. Okay, who would like to speak for Ursula? I feel Master Jesus stepping forward. What does Ursula need to know right now? Ursula, I feel you've been running around. You haven't been in your environment, your sacred space. And there's a longing, there's a disconnect that happens when you're not in your sacred space. And there's a need for you to reconnect with, it's not even just yourself, it's with your sacred space. And when you are at home and in your sacred space and you are in your environment, there's a certain energy flow that's happening through you. And I'm finding that because you haven't been at home and there's been a little bit of a disconnect or a separation, that that it almost seems like there's a flow of energy not happening within you that is creating like a blockage or it's like dirty water. So the sunlight can't shine through clear water. So if you see like a nice clear glass, you can see right through it, but it seems a little bit muddied. And this is because you haven't really been either connecting with yourself or your sacred space. And it just feels like there's a disconnect, and there's a real need for you to get back into what you need to do. So I guess the message is really like, take care of yourself. And that's what's coming through. Like, it's time to, I don't know what's going on in your life right now, but it's make sure you're taking care of yourself, because there is a disconnect that's happening, and you're not taking care of yourself. So there's definitely a need to take care of yourself. So I hope that resonates. Thank you for asking that question. I'm going to come to the first question. So I will be displaying names on the screen. So let me know if you do not want your name displayed on screen. And let me start out with Anaa. And Anaa asks, will I get my crush as a partner, or will it be someone else? Please guide me as I'm drained in my own thoughts. Okay, who wants to come and answer this? I feel the energy of it's like a mixture of Kuan Yin and Isis. And these are both very strong female figures. And they're being reminded of your empowerment, that, as you're giving all this away, it's like you're just completely giving yourself to this person, and you're draining all of your energy. Like, you're just giving yourself away. Like, you're forgetting about who you are. And who are you? Yes, you have your crush, but this person isn't going to fulfill you. This person, other people, that is external satisfaction. So when you need to take care of yourself, your own internal body, and you are looking for love and happiness, you need to turn inward first. So this is what these very powerful women are saying right now, that don't forget about yourself. You are the power. The love is within you. And that's the whole idea about going into meditation and looking at more, why are you feeling that you need this other person, or where is your connection with this? Is this who is this? Is this person? Is it like past life? Is there something there? I'm actually getting that this person that you have a crush on, you did have a past life with them. So there is a connection there. The idea of being a partner with them, it's almost as if they're saying, like, you can't necessarily, don't put all the onus on them. Don't think they're going to fulfill you. They're going to satisfy you. This is trying to satisfy your needs with an external source. And you are so much more than that. You are love. You are within yourself. But there is a desire to reconnect with them. So will they connect? Will she get her crush as her partner? They're not saying. It's still free will. It's still up in the air. They're not sharing this with me at all. They're not sharing this with me at all. They are really saying, you got to go within. You got to take care of yourself. You got to love yourself first before you actually before you get others to be involved. I hope that resonates. I know it's kind of difficult to get that that understanding there, but I know where you are. I can see you. I can see you, Anaa, and I can see how you are caught up in external emotions, and there really is a need to go within and discover yourself and find out who you are and begin to love yourself. And once you love yourself, that's when you become a beacon, you become a stronger light where love is attracted to you. But if you can't love yourself first, you're always going to be relying on external sources to love you. So get back to yourself. Love yourself more. Yeah, love yourself more. Start there. Once you love yourself, everything else is going to fall into place. But ultimately, they're not really sharing with me exactly what's going to be happening here, but this is what it is. So you got this, Anaa. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. If you want to have a deeper discussion, reach out to me, and we can channel something else. But this is what I'm getting for you. Okay. Thank you for asking the question. Good morning, Dee. Great to see you. Hi, June. Hey, Mishi. Hello, Yolanda. Hi, Sun. Great to kind of have you guys here. Thank you for joining me. Let me come up to, so here's Dee, and I'm going to timestamp Disha here. And Dee says, please let me know, will my paternal uncle recover? His name is Jetsu. And just for everyone else, I don't need to know names. It's okay. I just tune into the energy. I just need to know if they're a paternal uncle. That's all I need to know. You have an energetic connection to who you're asking the question for, and that's all I need to know. He is unconscious since days and has brain damage. What can I do to save him? I'm good at manifestations, but this time I'm scared. Okay, great. Immediately, Archangel Raphael is coming through, who's a great healer. Let's break this down. Will paternal uncle Jetsu recover? I feel that he will be coming back, although he may not be the same person that you identify as. That he's going to be a little bit off, but his energy and love within is going to be the same. So if you're able to tune into your heart and see that person, you will. And what can she do in the meantime? In the meantime, now this might not be easy for you to do, but I see you putting your hands on his head and just giving love and feeling how all the brain cells are recovering, all the neurons, the little tiny neural veins are reconnecting, and just feeling that. If you can't physically put your hands on his head, do that energetically. So just sit there. And a lot of Reiki practitioners do this, where you get a pillow and the pillow acts as a surrogate. You just put your hands on the pillow, and that's as if that represents his head. So you're putting your hands on his head. You're making an energetic connection, and you are sitting there and feeling the connection, feeling the love, feeling everything just rebuilding. I'm also being told, so there's you can look at beinfinite.com, and you can reach out to me. I'm part of a healing group on Wednesday where there's a collective of us that we get together and we perform healing. And so all we need is, I'll give you a link, reach out to me. My contact information is in the description. Send me a message. I will send you a link to the website. What they're going to be asking for is a picture and your intention of what the healing is going to be. So the intention that you're going to set. Jetsu's brain is completely recovered and healed. His cells are regenerating, and getting better and better every day. His neural pathways are reconnecting with perfectitude. He's happy and healthy in every way. That's the intention to write in for the Be Infinite group. Send it down. And a lot of this is based on the initial work of Lynn McTaggart, who does the power of intention, and that uses groups to heal. And this has been grown even more by works of like Dr. Joe Dispenza and many other healing groups, even a lot of church groups that do prayer. It does have an energetic component to it, and it's really beneficial to do that. So take a look at that, Disha. And anything else? What do I do to save him? I'm good at manifestation, but this time I'm scared. Yeah, let go of the fear. Shift yourself into love as you do this. You have to be in a state of love. So this is how you're going to shift and do this. So hope that resonates. You can do this. You will do this. You will do this. And every time you feel negative or scared, change the conversation. Never end your thoughts. So never end your thoughts with something negative. So if you do get scared, it's okay to get scared. But always remember to change your thoughts to the healing, that he is perfectly healed, that the brain is perfect. Finish off with that thought, because we had to think anytime you manifest and put a thought out, it acts like a ripple, and that ripple goes out. So if you end up being scared, it's that ripple of that scared thought goes out. So you need to finish your thoughts with love. So put that loving, healed thought, feel it healed, and feel what his brain is like. Get yourself right into the brain, into the molecular structure, and feel everything healed. So finish any thoughts. If you have negative, it's okay. Just make sure you end it with a positive manifestation, and that's what goes out to the universe, and that's what will come back to you. I hope that helps, Disha. I'm holding him in my prayers as well. I'll be doing some healing for you as well, but reach out to me and get that link, okay? Hey, Anne. And let me just write down Anne here right at the 16 mark. And Anne is asking, hello, could I please get the name of one of my angels or spirit guides? Thank you. Who's going to step forward? I feel a spirit guide stepping forward. It's male. And this is the spirit guide that's with you right now. So you don't always have guides that that always stick with us. They're in here for a specific purpose. And I get that this guide is here for your awakening, your current stage of awakening. So right now there's a massive portal on Earth. There's a lot of awakening. There's a lot of activations, and he is assisting with that in that opening. And do you have a name you want to give? A-E-I-L-E-R. Okay. A-E-I-L-E-R. Eiler. So I'm hearing Eiler. Okay, so Eiler's with you. Eiler's working with your activation. So this is what you want to do. When you're in meditation, feel yourself connecting with Eiler, this spirit guide who's helping your activation. And I feel he's specifically working on your pineal gland. And the pineal gland is also known as the third eye, but it's actually right in the center of your brain. So if we think the brain is in this hemisphere here, it's right in the middle. So oftentimes people, when they say they feel third eye activation, they either feel in the base of the skull, right in that fleshy part in between the two muscles, and there's that little V feeling back here. If you run your hands behind your neck, you get to the base of your skull. So that is the entry point of this. And it goes right through the center of the head. And often people feel it in the middle of the forehead. And they think that's their third eye. But it's actually right in between that, in the middle of the brain, what we call the pineal gland. So he is opening this up. There's an activation with your pineal gland that's happening right now. And Eiler is working on this for you. And that is your spirit guide and is specifically for activation. So go into meditation, connect with Eiler, and put your mind and awareness on your pineal gland, and just feel and hold your intention in the pineal gland. It's even worth going to just go search online and just see, if you don't know where the pineal gland is, look at the anatomy of how the brain, where the pineal gland sits. And there's one little spot in there, like a crystalline piece. And as you add energy into there, it will activate and open. Definitely while you're doing this, avoid any fluoride type products, especially tap water that has fluoride in it. Fluoride is known as a crystallizer. It'll calcify it, and it's calcifying the people's brains and other organs, and it doesn't allow you to fully open. So really avoid tap water. get some water in you and lemon water. Make it lemon water. And that will really help with your activations and opening. So give that a try, Anne. Yeah, that's what I see for you. Eiler is working with you. It's activation, and especially this week, a lot of energy this week. So make sure you're getting the lemon water in your system. Definitely this week. Yeah. Thank you, Anne, for asking the question. Very much appreciated. Hey, Disha. So Disha says, yeah, thank you very much. I will message about that group as soon as I find his picture and perform Reiki. Thank you. Awesome. Love that. Hey, Karen. Great to see you. Hey, Kathy. Thank you. I'm just going to add you as well onto here. Great. If you wonder what I'm doing, actually on the system that I'm using has a star system on here. So I can kind of mark out who has a question, and I can go through the questions between what I'm seeing on my cell phone here as I watch the YouTube channel, and I see messages here. So hope, thank you. Hope you all can see that. Yeah, that's right. I enjoy listening to all the message too, June. Like I'm learning from all this, whatever comes in. So I'm learning from all this as well. So it really is a gift for me as well. So I can be quite selfish because it's for me and you and all of us. We're all connected as one. Hello, Angela. Beautiful Angela. Angela, you definitely are my sister. So much love for you. Okay, so in time stamping Angela here. And Angela asks, hi, Con. Hi, everyone. Happy Friday. Happy Friday, hon. I'd love a message for myself and my mother from my maternal grandfather, James. Thank you. Okay, cool. James, would you come in, please? So I'm feeling this energy. And there's a laughter, but there's also a seriousness to it, but there's also a laughter. So I get that he was serious, but also kind and or at least a laughing man. But he was serious. He was very organized, had his ducks in a row, scheduled, almost seems, I'm going to say articulate. And what's your message? He's showing me how not so much you, but more your mother is a little bit closed off. But this is part of her conditioning, and you can't really help this. But she is a little bit closed off to the bigger world, the bigger picture, the awareness, the universe, really what you've been tapping into, you being here, asking this question, the idea of connecting with spirit. There's a belief for her. She knows this deep in her heart, but she won't necessarily acknowledge this because of her conditioning, what she's been taught, what she's been told all her entire life, not to leave this. So she's really repressed this ability of opening up and connecting with other spirits and energy. And specifically James. And she knows James is with him. She knows James is with him. And he knows she knows. But she's not acknowledging it. So there's little things that are happening around her. There's little things that you might catch out of the side of your eye, a little glimmer, a little flash. I'm also seeing coins. So when you see these little flashes or little movement out of the corner of your eye and you look and there's nothing there, that's him. And the message is that like he's with you, he's guiding you, he's taking care of you, he's looking out for you. And what he's asking is that for you to acknowledge it, that when you feel that glimmer, see that glimmer, and you don't acknowledge that it's him and just say, hi, James. And that's going to help establish a stronger connection that you'll be able to get stronger messages in here. And he's not worried about you, Angela, because he's like, you're already connected. He goes, you're connected. and you feel. And anytime you call in an energy, you're able to connect and align yourself with the vibration of that energy. So he's not worried about you. He knows that you know. But your mother is another story where that message is for. So I hope that resonates and helps. So please let me know. Thank you for asking that question. That's beautiful. All right, I am coming to Kathy. Hey, Kathy S. And any relation to Anne? Okay. Hey, Kathy. Okay, so Kathy says, any messages? Or I've had the same dreams 3 nights in a row. My family members, alive and deceased, are packing all their belongings. Does this have any significance for me? Okay. What can we say? Who's going to come in? I feel Erik is actually stepping forward for this one. And he's saying, yeah, you're having dreams. Yeah, it's the same one over and over again. He's talking about a shift that's happening within you as well. So we have to remember that this week is a gateway. Everything's open. That all of us are being activated, especially those that are awake, that are tuned in, that are meant to be awaking. And he said there is an activation. And the fact that you are identifying that you've kind of seen the same dream is like he's giving you 2 big thumbs up. He's saying this is beautiful because you're tuning into this and you're becoming aware. And not only are you becoming aware that when we go into our dreams, we're actually leaving our bodies and going into another area. We're going back into our awareness of who we are. That is our own self and not our physical bodies and minds. And he's saying from these dreams, this is an activation that's happening for you as well, that you are, you know this already, but I think there is a message in it. So what's the message in the dream? The message is to be connecting, to be opening up. So you're not necessarily spending a lot of time on this. That you're not when you're going. I'm getting a little bit confused with this, but okay, just give it to me straight. You're going into meditation, which is infrequent, but should be more. And when you do go into meditation, you're not actually looking at the dream. You need to observe the dream, but don't analyze the dream. So stop doing the analyzing, because the analyzing is part of your physical body and mind trying to interpret and make sense of the energy. But your awareness and overall of who you are already knows what the message is. And really it's the body and the mind that's trying to get used to what the message and the energy and the frequency is. So this is for you to do this as your homework to assist with your awakening and your opening. And there is a need for you to go into meditation, sit with that dream, sit back and observe. And as the mind begins to try to analyze, stop it. Stop the mind from analyzing and just say, it's okay. And just stop the chatter and just observe and see how the message unfolds. Once you come out of your meditation, take out your journal, make some notes, and then analyze. But for you to really get the purpose of what the dreams are and the activation, the opening, it's for you to go into your meditation and observe, because there is a message there for you. But this is all part of your activation. So they're not just going to hand it to you. You need to walk the path in order to understand the message, and in order to, which will change the vibrational frequency within your own body as well. And that's then where you'll get into the understanding of who you are and what your body is. So that's what I'm getting on that side, Kathy. My family members, alive and deceased, are packing all their belongings. Does it have anything? I guess that's part of the dream. And does that have significance for her? Yeah, it has significance for you, but it's also indirect. That this is a metaphor. That the metaphor of packing and moving on, it is a shift. Is that you're packing up the old ways of this world, and you are getting ready to open yourself up to the new ways of the world. And this is very simply done by going into acceptance and out of fear, walking away from fear and more into love. And as you continue to shift yourself into love and open up your awareness, you'll clearly be able to see the truth. And this is why they're giving you this message. We do need to receive significant messages that really question and make us ponder on what is happening. And the message is sticking that you need to sit and observe and see what that message is. And that's what I'm getting for you, Kathy. Good luck. Yeah, well, you don't need luck. You got this. You got this, Kathy. You got it. You totally got it. You're going to be doing great with this. All right, beauties. Hi, Karen. Great to see you here. I've added you to the list. I'm now coming to the beautiful Grace, who is helping so many people in this world. Thank you, Grace, for who you are. And Grace says, I'd like a message from Joan of Arc, please. Thank you. Yeah. I love Joan of Arc. Her so powerful. Joan, would you come in, please? And there's just this confidence, this peace, this alignment of her energy that she really stands within her own presence. She's just so connected and so open, aware that when she was going through her changes in the world, you have to remember that she was just a teenager when Joan of Arc changed the army, the war, and rallied all these people into this victory, and she's just a clear channel that she just received and received and received, and she just knew. And this is what she is seeing within you, Grace, and wanting within you. And it's almost as if that you are on the battlefield with her, standing next to her, because you are an ancient soul, and you've had many, many, many lifetimes. You've been here a very long time, very much like myself, that we've been here a long time, and you are an ancient soul, and you have much wisdom within you, much information that's tapped within you, and you know this, but your current physical body and state is hindering you from this. And Joan of Arc is here to align you into the power, the very powerful woman of who you are. And her reminder is that you are this very powerful, strong, independent woman. And you know this, you are. Your just current circumstances is that you're staying where you are where you need to be right now, because there's a reason for it. You just need to be. So it's okay that you are. But the strong, independent person and woman that you are, that's not who you are forever. And she is aligning her energy with you to help remind you and open you and get you out of your own way, your own fear of self-doubt, and just continue on the path of what you're doing. You are doing all the right things, Grace. You're shifting your vibrations to love twice a day. You are practicing your channeling ability. You are opening up. You are helping other people. Just trust the process. You are surrounded by powerful entities, and I'm feeling Isis and Kuan Yin, and you have a lot of powerful goddesses all around you. And because you are that vibrational energy, you are a very powerful goddess yourself, and you are in alignment with all their energy. They are surrounded around you, and they are all working with you. So just keep on going on the path that you are. You're doing great because you're doing the work. You're walking the path. So just stay on that path. You are just fine. And this isn't going to change for you. It is just fine. You are doing really good with this. I hope that resonates. Yeah, I'm really excited for you, Grace. You have a really cool path ahead of you. Angel says, I've never met my maternal grandfather that I recall, but it sounds like I take after him. He sends lots of coins. I've wondered who this was for many years. Thank you for this beautiful message. Beautiful, Angel. I'm so happy for that. Yeah. Cool. So now you know. Now you know. That is awesome. I love that. I love that. Okay, I am coming to Mahi next. And let me just timestamp Mahi. And Mahi is asking, whenever I hear about breakups and bad relationships, I get really scared about what kind of bond I will share with my partner. Can you guide me with the same, whether it be someone I know or not? Get really scared about what kind of bond I'll share with my... I don't know who this is, but they're laughing. And they're saying just because you see something on TV doesn't mean it's going to happen to you. If you're seeing a car crash or a tornado or a hurricane, just because you see it doesn't mean it's going to happen to you. You're just seeing it. It's an observation. But if you decide to align your energy with that and hold that vibrational energy of breakups and arguments and hate and everything that comes with it, that's what you're gonna bring in. He goes, that's not you. That isn't you. Focus on who you are, which is love, and you know that because you are love and you care for so many people, and that's just not who your true nature is. Yes, you have that fear, but that's okay. Acknowledge the fear because that's just your ego that's popping up. So acknowledge the fear. Say, oh yeah, I see you, but that's not going to happen to me. And tell your ego that is not going to happen to us because we are love and we only attract love. And our relationships and the relationship that come to us is just going to be loving and beautiful and wonderful. So you need to begin to instruct your body, instruct your ego, instruct your mind on what is true and what is not. And anything that is fear-based is not you because we are all love. You are love. So remember to shift your energy and talk to your ego and let it know that you are love. That it's okay to see the fear, but it's not who you are. And that's not what's going to happen to you. Yeah, I don't see this for you, Mahi. You know, you're going to have, I see you have a few relationships ahead of you, and really is just this to discover who you like, what you like, because you might have a perfect image in your mind, but that blueprint of a love of who you want isn't necessarily who you're going to get. But that blueprint that you do create, you will manifest that you will attract that, but then you'll also realize that, well, this isn't necessarily the type of person that I want. Yeah, arguments can happen, but also the relationships that we have, that the people that come into our lives, that exit our lives, are there for a reason. It's for us to learn and experience and grow and figure out who we are in alignment for. You know, the woman that I married, Rita, is the most beautiful person that I've ever met in my entire life. She is my world, and I love her completely, wholly, and she loves me, and we are a perfect fit for each other. But it's not to say we both had relationships before this. We've all had relationships. So don't get caught up on the relationship that you're in, the relationships that you will have. Just keep being in the state of love and allow it to unfold the way it's supposed to be unfolding. And if a breakup happens and if you happen to separate and you go your own ways, you go in your own ways. That's okay. It's okay because it does not define you. It's not who you are. You are what's most important. Love is within you. Yeah, love is completely within you. Thank you for asking that question. That is such a beautiful question. Hey Tina, welcome to the group. I've added your name to the list. Okay, let's come to Sunny. And Sunny, just gonna timestamp you, Sunny. 3831. All right, Sunny. I'd like a message from my spirit guides. Thank you. Okay, Sunny spirit guides, would you come in, please? And I'm feeling two energies here. One is female, one is male. And I'm feeling the male guardian angel is the one that's with you the most. Your female guardian angel pops in and helps when in crisis and we really need it. And we have to remember our guardian angels are here for all of our lifetimes too, because there is no time here in that realm. Time is a concept of what is here. So all these things are happening at once at the same time, all of your lifetimes, and your guardian angel is there for all of them. So the male guardian angel is with you every step of the way. They never leave your side. They're walking with you. And The male guardian angel is with you, and the female steps in when you really need, when you're feeling lost and you really need that guidance. But that is the feeling that is there. Male guardian angel, do we have a name? G. AUR. Gerhardt. Gerhardt. That's the name of your male guardian angel, Gerhardt. I think I'm butchering it a little bit, but Gerhardt. It was Gerhardt is with you. That's your main guardian angel. So what does Sunny need to hear right now, Gerhardt? He's saying that you're a little bit disconnected from yourself, of your true self, of your awareness of who you really are. Seeing you're a little bit disconnected. And there's a need for you to create a meditation space for you to get. I feel your meditation. It's not really a meditation. Maybe it's extremely sporadic, but it's showing me a space like in a corner, and I can see you with like a few ornate pillows, a big pillow that you sit on. I can see a few objects around. I can see different deities and statues around you, and some candles, and with incense burning. And there also seems to be a need for you to create that space or go back into that space. It almost seems like you've begun to create something, but it really isn't energetically in balance with you. So he's showing this area and really creating an area that is just for you. This is your energy. This is private and sacred just for you. And to spend time there. And I can see you meditating, and he wants you to meditate more and connect. So when you do go into meditation, call your heart in and align yourself with that guardian angel, your male guardian angel who's with you all the time. And just call him in. Say, align with me, and just feel. And just sit there and feel his energy. The other thing is you on Sunday to Thursday after midnight, so it's essentially Monday to Friday early morning when the first day starts, but Sunday to Thursday, 12:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, I do a live guardian angel connection practice. I'm currently working with Archangel Metatron, and I'm calling in his energy, and I'm going through different clairs. And he's showing me this for you that, the time might not be right for you, but you can look at the replay and get an idea of what you can do and get into a habit of aligning your frequency and energy with him, because there is a need for you to align yourself. And when you go into meditation, just sit there and say, okay, calling you in, and just feel and sit and just hold his image. You might, and allow it to unfold. You don't have to see anything. Just hold the intention of Gerhardt with you. Gerhardt. Anyway, it's one of those things. You'll get it. But hold that in your heart and just sit in meditation and allow it to unfold. And that's going to align your frequency and energy with him. That's from Getting Sunny. I'm excited for you. A lot of good things are going to be happening for you as you align your energy to your guardian angel and establish a stronger frequency. Hey, Jacqueline. Great to see you. Mahi said, let me just come down here to the comments. You're welcome, Mahi. Whenever I feel negative, I would definitely remind myself that this will not happen to me, and I'll only attract live. Yeah, it's okay. Shift your vibration, because that is well within your wheelhouse, because you are pure love. And that's generally who you are in this world. So you know how easy that is going to be for you, Mahi. So just do that. Beautiful. Jacqueline, I've added you to the list. And all the messages are going to be timestamped and added into the description afterwards. Grace, thank you, Khan. So grateful. Joan and other goddesses are helping me, because the main battle is happening between my mind and heart. Yeah, that's for all of us. That's all of us. I really don't like these unwanted fears holding me back. Yeah. Yeah, but that is part of the awakening process, and that is the homework of what we're here to discovering. And this is part of your road to mastery. And you are on a road to mastery. It's not just connecting with spirit and whatnot. It's not just a general thing. You are on a road for mastery, which is why we align each other, because I'm on that same path, definitely. And I see that for you. Awesome. And Anne says, thank you so much. Glass of spring water with lemon in my hand. Yes. Love that. Awesome. Good for you, Anne. Well done. Hey, Marianne. Okay, Marianne, I'm adding you here. I'm going to timestamp you. 4513. Dear Erik, my youngest son is in crisis again. What is going on with him, and how can this cycle be broken? Thank you for your guidance. Erik, would you come in, please? And I just want to cry, because I have your son's energy here with me too. Yeah, he's hurting. Erik, what can you do? Erik says that he's with him, and he's aligning his energy with him. Because your son is in, like he's being torn. And he is torn between what is reality and what is not reality. He's going through his awakening, and he's seeing things, he's hearing things, and he feels like he's going crazy. So the first thing that he's doing is isolating himself. And by isolating himself, he feels like he's protecting everyone else around from his crazy, and he's trying to hide his crazy. So he's essentially cocooning himself. So Erik is saying that there is a role that you can take with this, Marianne, and that is to share your own experiences of what you saw, what you heard, the voices that you're hearing, and that you know that this is actually spirit, that you weren't crazy, but it took you a long time to get here. So there's a need for you to share your experience, not teach him or tell him what to do, but to say, you know what, when I was around your age, this is what happened to me. And I feel like I need to tell this to you. And begin to tell your story. And you can say, well, you can say that you oppressed it when you were younger, that you allowed it, you went through a lot of crazy, and you went through a lot of drugs, and you kind of share, you say, like, you see this tattoo, you see this is what came out because of that experience. This is from here, and this is the story behind it. And I thought I was going crazy too. But it wasn't until many, many years later, around your age, that I realized that that this wasn't it, that I wasn't crazy, that there nothing was wrong with me. You can still say, like, I'm still working on it, but I know now that I'm not crazy, that this is what's happening. You're just awakening, you're aware, and there's a whole other world and other dimensions that, the human eye and the ears and the smell, like, we can only do a certain range. Look at a dog, a different species that's on this planet, and a dog can smell so many different ranges, but it has poor eyesight. Look at an eagle that has amazing eyesight, but it doesn't have the smell of the dog. And look at us humans. We can only see within a certain range. There's only a certain spectrum of color that we see. There's only a certain spectrum of sound that we can take into. But others can hear so much more. Again, like the dog can hear precise, high-pitched sounds. And even humans beyond 25, when 25-year-olds can hear a certain pitch. But once you go beyond 25, we, as an older human adult, we cannot hear those pitches as well. So we have to remember that this earth is multi-dimensional. There are many, many other beings on this world that we can see and cannot see. And we can see that evident with the different species that we can physically see as we study them and learn from them. Look at the bat and their sonar, the clairsentience that they have as they put out the sonar in radar. This is really clairsentience, a feeling, but they put that out and it bounces back and they feel and hear it with their big giant ears. So there are different species, and this is what we are, and this is part of our awakening. And this is exactly what's happening for your son. He is going through an awakening. He needs to know that he's not crazy, but that there is a frequency. There's a change happening, and and he needs to be nurtured. And you can do that by sharing your story and letting him know that this is what happened to you. And you thought you were going crazy, but that's what's happening. And he's going to fight you on this. He's going to say, you're crazy. He's not going to want to share this with you yet. But you're just going to plant the seed by sharing your story. Then he's going to walk away and he's going to hear about your awakening. And then he'll go away and he'll percolate, because men go into a cave. We self-isolate, and then we ponder and we look at, and we do this because we think we have to do this ourselves, because men have been told this, that they can only do this themselves. Unlike women who are very open and aware and they can do multiple things at one time, men can only do one thing at one time, and it is homework for us. And that's what I'm doing. I practice listening to my wife, listening to the TV, looking at my phone, and I practice being aware of multiple things as well, being aware of my body. Now, as I speak, I'm aware of the blood flowing throughout my entire body. I'm aware of the oxygen coming in and out of my body. I'm not the best at it, but this is my practice, that I do this and becoming very much more aware. And this is a practice that most men have to do. So this is definitely what I'm getting for you as well. Yeah, you got a little bit of homework to do. And just as a reminder, Erik has wanted me to share that as of next Friday, when we come back and do channeled messages, it is going to be primarily Erik stepping forward and friends. So everyone's still coming through, but Erik wants to take center stage again. So it's going to be channeling Erik and friends starting next Friday as we continue to answer your questions and go through all this work. So super excited for that. Super excited for that. As we do that. Okay, so let me just come to the chat here. Hi, Dipti. Awesome. And I'm glad you have that lemon water in hand. Marlene, you are not late. Your timing is perfect. Know that all your timing is perfect. And I've added you to the list. I've added Dipti and I've added, And Tina says, Erik, that was a beautiful message for Mary. Erik and friends love that. Yeah, because we're all friends. We're all family. All the messages that come in today, whoever leaves a comment and says they want a message, I will get through them all. So don't worry about timing it all. And I will be time stamping this and putting it into the description afterwards. So you can come back later, because I know not everyone can sit here for 2.5 hours and listen to messages. So if you need to take off, take off. It's okay. It's all good. It's all good. The energy is still the energy, and we are all connected as one. Excuse me. Hello, BG. And time stamping BG. Okay. BG is asking, any messages for me today? BG, I just feel so much love right now. Like my heart completely expanded. Who is this? My God, this energy is just so loving. I'm actually feeling Dua Cool. Wow, I haven't felt his energy in a long time. Dua Cool. And Dua Cool is he's just cool beans, just so chill, so loving. And this is kind of what he's saying is this is you. Like you're just a really, Erik just spoke in the background. He goes, yeah, he's just a really cool chick. Yeah, she's a cool chick. So you're just really cool beings. You're very zen within yourself. You're very love, and you exude love in all directions. So when you're in a room and you're just sitting there, you tend to shift the vibrational frequency within that room. And even the bad days that you have, they're short and very few in between. And you're being honored for this. And he's reminding you that when you do get into a state that that may not be so kind or loving to yourself, like just to remember of who you are. Go back into your heart and breathe into your heart and out of your heart. Feel the breath going in and out of your heart. just as you do in your heart coherence, which you're very familiar with. And just feel the breath in your heart as you get upset or mad. And feel the breath. And feel the love. Begin to allow that to grow. And feel the love in your heart as you breathe in and as you breathe out. And just feel the love. Oh my God, such a good feeling. He goes, that is your state. That is who you are. That is your true self. You are love. So anytime you forget this, just go back to your breath. Go back into your love. And this goes for everybody that's watching this or listening to this. Go back into love and just feel. And it's a very simple process. Breathe and feel. Breathe and feel. So that's what the need is for you. Breathe and feel. All right. So I hope that resonates for you, BG. I love that. I love the little breathe and feel little break that I needed for myself as well. That was wonderful. Thank you. Thank you for bringing that forward. Beautiful Silvana. Hey, Silvana. Silvana and I were married in a past life, so everybody knows. And she's met Rita. And we're all buddies. And let me timestamp Silvana here. And Silvana says, a very good friend of mine just lost her sister Jill last week. Does she have any messages for her sister Joan? Thank you, Cohen. Okay. Jill, would you come in, please? Oh, I feel the love of Jill as well. And it almost feels like Jill is the lighter half of the two. I'm being shown like bookends. Like these two they're like bookends. Jill and Joan. Two peas in a pod. Two ends of the spectrum as well. So you think about a bookshelf holding books together. You have one side and then you have the other side. And there is Jill and Joan. And Jill is very light and bubbly. And Joan is a lot of love, but also a little bit more serious, or a little more organized. Jill's a little bit more creative and loving. And Joan's the one cleaning things up, cleaning up the space. They very much are yin yang. They are balance, white and black of that little circle, little Chinese symbol that you usually see, yin yang. And they're a balance. And Jill is saying that even though I may not be physically there, I am energetically there because we are always energetically connected. So the message for Joan is that I'm always there. I'm always here for you. And I feel Joan's pain. And you're not alone. You haven't lost me, is what Jill's saying to Joan. You haven't lost me. I'm very much here. You just need to look and feel. She says, feel me, Joan. I'm here. I'm here. And Joan, I need you to breathe. And breathe it out. Feel Jill. She's with you. Feel the love around you. She's with you. You're not alone. You are far from alone. Jill is definitely with you. She's with you. So just tune into the vibration of your sister and just be there. Sit with her. And feel the love. Feel that love and energetic connection you have because you aren't alone. You haven't been left alone. She's with you, Joan. And it's okay to be upset. It's okay. That is our physical bodies and minds. That is a cry, the loss of that. But really, what it is that it's a change of vibration and frequency, and that is the truth for everyone. And that goes to you as well, Silvana. As Barry comes in, you want you aligned to his energy, which you have been doing, but the fear, the pain, the crying, it doesn't serve you. It doesn't help you. So this goes for both of you, Joan and Sil. Continue to shift into love. And Sil, you're going to help Joan with that because you know pain. You know pain. And you know the pain of loss. So share what you know. Help her. And together you will heal. You're going to help each other with this. You guys got this. You got this. Ah, beautiful. Thank you for bringing that forward. That was beautiful. Ah, yeah, Marlene. You're welcome, BG. And Ingrid, you know you're not late. Your timing is absolutely perfect. And I've added you to the list, so you're part of the list there. And I'm going to get to you. And so, and Marianne says, thank you, Erik and Khan. It's hard to communicate with him because he has paranoia and violent outbursts that are frightening. But I can try speaking to his higher self. Yeah. Try sending him a video message. No, it's going to freak him out even more. Find the least invasive way to connect with him. Yes, you can communicate with his higher self. But this is where he's freaking out with his higher self as well. That's freaking him out. So what's the best way? I'm almost feeling the need to be there, physically touch, holding his face, holding his face in your hands and saying, I love you. No matter what you think, no matter who you are, no matter how you feel about me, towards me, I love you. And if he becomes angry and violent or whatever it might be, I love you. And I'm never going to leave you. Let him know that you will never abandon him, that you will always love him. Let him know. Because this is what he needs. This is a cry for help. This is a cry for love. He needs love, Marianne. He needs love. Yeah. Thank you, Marianne. Hey, Gaurav. Okay. So Gaurav says, we got a timestamp here. 102:36. And message from Spirit Guide. Okay, Gaurav. Spirit Guides. I do feel a spirit guide stepping forward, female-based. She has a very, very long, flowy dress, as if she's floating in the air, and the flow of the dress is just waving and flowing, very spirit-like. It was Gaurav need to hear. And I get there's a need for you to align with her energy. And what energy are you? What are you helping with? And this guide is working with fear of the unknown. You have a lot of fear of the unknown. What's going to happen in the future? What kind of job am I going to have? Are we going to have food on the table? There's a lot of fear of the unknown with you, and this guardian, this spirit angel, spirit guide is working with you in that of identifying your fear and observing it and knowing that it is okay, knowing that it is safe. And there's a need for you to speak to your body and ego that is specifically bringing up this fear of unknown. So as you think about the fear of a unknown and you hold the thought of fear of unknown, feel where it shows up in your body and tune into that and begin to give it love. Because anytime you feel fear or feel an emotion, it is either a needing and wanting of love or projection of love. So this is how the body communicates. It's got two things: needs love or is giving love. And that fear of the unknown is the need. So she's going to help you guide with that. So look at my channel, look at the playlist, and look for the Intuition Development course. And the first stage is about getting quiet and getting all the proper tools and nutrition to begin to open up your awareness. And the second stage gets into emotional releasing and pattern rewriting. So take a look at that and look at how to do the emotional releasing and begin to do that for yourself. And there's also a group emotional release that's on the channel under meditations playlist. You just need a little bit of guidance, a little bit of hand-holding. And that's what this guide is doing for you. That's what we're working with you. Fear of the unknown. So tune into the fear of the unknown, see how that's showing up in your body, and love it. Let it know it's not alone and release it. That's where you're at, Gaurav. Thank you for bringing that question forward. That's lovely. Beautiful. Thank you for that. And the wonderful Amy. Hey, Amy. Amy 10625. Amy says, I felt the presence of a Native American chief yesterday. I would love to know his name, relationship to me, and or message that he wants to relay to me at this time. Okay. Native American chief. For Amy. Would you come in, please? And I can feel the drum beats that go along with this vibration. And I feel the wisdom of this chief and the connection to nature, the connection to Mother Earth and the soul of Mother Earth, which is so honored, respected, and revered by the Native Americans. Do you have a name? I'm getting flashes of white feathers, silver, and buffalo. Most call him white feather. White buffalo. And he's also been called silver fox. No. Silver wolf is the other name. So he has a few names that he's known by. And what's your relationship? And I'm feeling a council. There's a native council that you were part of in your past life. And you provided quite a bit of wisdom for others. And it specifically dealt with wisdom of family unity. And the Native Americans were known to really have an extremely strong family unit. That the term that it takes a village really comes from the Native people. That they didn't just look after their own children, but everyone looked after everyone's children and helped everyone grow. And any problem was a community problem. And as they showed us, it seemed like you were a specific elder that was that really helped with the family problems, the family unity that might arise, that you would provide input that was heartfelt, but also necessary for the unity of the community. So it's not necessarily about love, but about unity. And you were this person. And there's that reminder that don't forget that this is who you are. Not only are you the mother of many, you are also the unity of your family, much how the majority of women in this world are the nucleus of the family. They are the unity. They are the bond. They are the ones that are connected to each and every member of their family. Because when you have the male aspect and the female aspect, and you enter into conception, you're forming a unity of love. And that unity of love is producing these offspring. So there's not only that unity and that connection between the seed and the father, which generates a being that sits within you for 9 months that has another connection to unity. So there's that reminder that you are unity. So the self-doubt that you have, and they bring this at this time, is that you have much self-doubt about your own being, about who you are, about the power within you, is to remind you that, remember that you were an elder of a tribe, a very large tribe, and you were essentially like a den mother of thousands. And this is who you are. You are unity. So do not have self-doubt within yourself. You are the unity. You are the glue. And what you say really does have meaning and matter when you speak up and use your voice. So the time and you holding back on your voice and sharing your voice, I hear you standing up and throwing your fist in the ground saying, I am the mother. And the term, I am the mother, has power behind it when you give it power. And remember that you are the unity, you are the glue, you are the bond, and you are powerful. Be gone with the self-doubt. The mother's word is final. Come back into your power. Amy, come back into your power. You are the mother. You are the unity. The family would not exist without you. Wouldn't exist without the father as well. And there's equal respect, which is part of the Native community, that everyone in the community has a voice. But there's also unity that's required there. And allow that to command dominion over the unity of your family. Anything else? I'm getting that is enough for now. This is your journey of your awakening. Excellent. Thank you, Amy, for bringing that forward. That is it's a very beautiful, powerful message. Hi, Sun. Okay, let me add Sun to the list here. We're going to timestamp Sun and add this to the description afterwards so everyone can follow up. Sun is asking, does the god Ra have a message for me? Ra, come in, please. That's a huge amount of energy. Like a staff coming down, hitting the ground, and it shot right through me. And it rippled all out. Ra, what is the message for Sun? What is the message for Sun? Your gifts are opening quite a bit, and I can see not only your crown chakra at the top of your head opening up and swallowing up the universe, because the knowledge of the universe is all within you. And you have this big old portal at the top of your head that opens up and receives and it just accepts everything that's within you. And he's saying it's this portal that is within you, that this chakra that's open, it is a portal that contains the entire universe. And you have, not only do you have access to this, but you command dominion over the universe. That the manifestations that are within you, that you make and command, and that you generate within you, do come true. So he's reminding you of what a powerful manifester that you really are. That you have some things that you have in your mind. It says, I wish I have this, I wish I have that. That is not the speech of the tone that comes from a creator, a person who commands the universe. You need to command your manifestations. This is what you want in your life. Command it in your life. Give it direction. Give it instruction. Do not, I wish I had this. Why can't I have that? That is very meek and for the weak. This is not who you are. You are a commander of the universe, and you need to demand what you want with an authority of love that you need to manifest and create and generate that which you desire and need within this lifetime. The rod of Ra, the staff of Ra, is in your command and within your hand. So command. Do not ask. Do not be meek. Command and be the authority that you are of your life. A lot of strength here, son. Believe it. You're very powerful, and you know it. So command it. Great message. Thank you for bringing it forward. You're welcome, Silvana. Perfect description of the two of them. Oh, cool. Thank you. Amy, you're welcome, Amy. I'm glad you truly appreciate you sharing this powerful message for me. You're very welcome. Hey, JC. Okay, so JC, I am adding you to the list. And I'm coming up to Yolanda. And I timestamp Yolanda here. Okay, so Yolanda says, my health is getting more worse lately. Do you have a message about that? Okay, so Erik is stepping forward and he's laughing. He's saying, you're doing what this one does. And I do this as well. It says you have these highs and lows where the highs are super high. You're very loving. You command your body. But every once in a while, you have these valleys where you get a feeling, you feel an ache. And then you say to yourself, oh my God, my body is getting worse, which I just went through a bout of that. Now, he's saying that my highs and peaks, that I sustain my elevated emotions longer than you, but not to say that, but we all have that. This is a human experience that we all have, and this is where the command of our body is happening right now. So when you're getting into these low motions, that when you feel that pain within you, you feel that emotion within you, you feel that vibration of energy, change the conversation that this is not your body getting worse and your health turning worse. This is your body doing two things. It's saying, I need attention. So take your attention to it. It's crying for love. So give it love. But also the feeling, you need to change the conversation and direct your body and say, no, you're not getting worse. This is you getting healthier. This is you, the universe. This is the vibrational energy that is paying attention to this area, giving, changing the vibrational frequency of that area and healing it. So when you feel that energy and you feel a pain or you feel depression and you feel, woe is me, Know that when you feel the woe was me and the fatigue and all those emotions, get yourself into a state of love. And this is where the practice is, identifying and practicing it. And the more you practice, the more that time of depression, fatigue, anger against yourself reduces. You'll have less and less bouts against you, and you'll get stronger within yourself. So this is where your homework is. Love yourself more. But also when you get the pains and the aches, change the conversation that you have. Don't say, oh, I'm getting worse. Saying, oh, okay, I'm here. I love you. I'm here for you, and tune yourself in, and we are getting better, and we are healing, and this is just you paying attention to you. This is you talking to your body. So this is you just getting my attention, and I accept that. So let's talk. I'm here for you, and bring your attention into that area. And just as you would sit with your daughter when she was a child and she was feeling upset or worried or scared, you would sit with her. So you need to sit with your body, sit with that area within your body, and get really, really close and just sit. Sometimes you don't need to say a word. You just need to be together and just allow everything to unfold and allow the conversation to unfold. But while you're sitting there, give it love. You don't even have to say it. Just give love. That's an energetic conversation. Just give that area love and let it know that you're never going to leave it, that you're always there. It's never alone. It's perfectly safe. It is loved. And just constantly use that narrative and those different words and feel it. And just express that as you're sitting with those areas around you. And this is where the practice is. This is a practice. This doesn't happen overnight. This is a practice. So be kind to yourself. Yeah, it's ebb and flow, peaks and valleys, up and down. And that's just part of the process. So when you go down, always know that there is a peak, there is a rise that's going to be happening right around the corner. It happens every time for your entire lifetime. It's always happened that way. And so you've just gone down. So follow that momentum, let it go right up. So the quicker you identify that there's an issue, that there's a problem, the quicker that you give it love, the quicker that you sit with it, give it love and know that it's never going to be abandoned and just be with it, the quicker you're going to rebound up. And this goes out for all of us, including me, that I need to hear this message as well. We all need to hear this. That's the message of Jolanda. Thank you for bringing that forward and sharing. Hi, June. Okay, June, I got your name here, 12205. And June asks, do my guides have suggestions re-healing my daughter's left optic nerve peripheral vision? I'm playing Reiki for eyes on a device with her picture placed on top and send intentions. Awesome. Okay, healing for the optic nerve. Raphael is stepping forward. Okay, Raphael. Left optic nerve. What can she do? It's now time to begin to get your daughter involved. You can do so much. You are the mother. You are connected. So yes, you will invoke change within the body of your daughter. But you can also get your daughter to help and give that area love. Have her put her hand over her eye. Do both and give love over the eye. And talk to it. So you're stronger, you're beautiful, you're healthy. Every day you're getting better. The nerves are reconnecting. The eyes are getting stronger. The vision is getting better. I can see clearly. I can see perfectly. I can see beautiful. Every day is getting better. Every day is getting better in every way. And I love you. And you're getting stronger and better, and the vision is getting stronger and better, and all the nerves are reconnecting, and I can feel it. I can feel everything connecting. I can feel everything is getting better every day, every day. And have her say this to herself continually as much as possible. As she wakes up in the morning, have her do this. As she goes to bed, set the intention. As I sleep, this body is healing, every nerve getting stronger and better. And go through that same mantra as you go to bed and set your intentions. And this is for her to get into the habit of this, because you can teach her this. She's learning. So teach her how to deal with these things with her. Everything is capable about healing, and she will. She will have a miraculous healing as she continues to believe and open up. So this is where you're going into the stage now. It's ready for her to direct her body, love it, and feel it. This is where she's at next. And that's it. So that's the homework, and that's your next stage. Thank you for asking that. It was beautiful. There's my sister, Michelle. Hi, Mishi. Okay, Michelle 12521. Michelle asks, love a message from my higher self. Whoever wants to comment, thank you so much. Higher self, Michelle. Oof. All right, I feel you. I feel you've opened up. You've shifted again, Michelle. You've released another blockage. I feel your higher self is more expansive and clear. The communication is opening up, and it's quite nice. You're opening up like really nice, and it's quite clear. So what's the message? She's asking you to acknowledge this. Acknowledge that you are having changes. You know this. You know that you are opening up and you're getting better, but you have a lot of self-doubt. You have a lot of negative chatter for yourself. And you know to change the conversation. You know to do this. So it's time for you. This is another path of mastery. That things are not going to come easy to you. But that's okay, because every time that you have something thrown at you, dealt with you, another problem that arises, you know that you're going to get through it, because you are on a path of mastery. So even when you're feeling down, feeling low, talking negative to yourself, again, know that you're going to come through this. Know that you are open. And be kind to yourself. You're opening up great. You're opening up really good. I mean, it's really good. Allow it, Michelle. Allow it. Allow it. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to yourself. You're really hard on yourself. So just be kind to yourself. And you're doing the work. You're opening up. That should be enough. Celebrate that. It was really cool. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you for that. That was beautiful. Really appreciate it. Hey, Lisa. Oh, you made it. Beautiful. Thank you for being here. That is wonderful. I've added your name to the list, and it'll be added to the description afterwards and timestamped. Good. Jolanda says, thank you, Con. It's very scary, but I understand. Good. Yeah. And you know to reach out to me and connect if you need anything. If you get really, really low, connect with me and let's do something. June says, thank you very much, Con. I feel my daughter will send strong intentions for healing. Yeah, beautiful. I love that. Love that. So keep doing that. Oh, I did this one. Yes, I did that one. Thank you. Thank you, Kathy. So Kathy, if you missed it, your message was at 25:25. So you can go back to that timestamp, and again, it'll be added to the description afterwards, so you can follow up. Wonderful, Karen. Hey, Karen. And Karen, added any message for me? I've had intense backache for almost a month now. Small of my back. Okay. Okay, what's with this pain? Oh. Wow. Okay, I felt that. Okay. Yeah, I feel that as well. Oh, who is that? What is that? All right, who's going to come forward with this? I feel Master Jesus, Mother Mary, and Mary Magdalene coming forward for this. So what is this? This is definitely something past life that's bubbled up for you. And again, it needs attention. Oh, so uncomfortable. So I'm being directed to do the emotional releasing. Put your mind to it. There's something that needs to be identified there. And I get that it's not a big one, but it's a good size emotional release that you have there in the small of your back. That pain, that ache, that uncomfortableness, it's in the small of your back that I feel it. But it feels like I can feel it up my spine. It's more lowered mid back, and it's representing itself in the lower right side of my back. Right, I can see it more on the left side of the spine, mid lower, a little bit to the left of the spine. It almost feels like a cyst or something in there. Actually, you might want to go get that checked out. It feels like there's a cyst or something in mid lower spine, left hand side, a little bit of a bubble. There's something there, so maybe go get yourself checked out, because I definitely can't provide medical advice. But in the meantime, you can give it love and emotions. Yeah, I feel you might want to check that out. Yeah, it's uncomfortable. You can give it love, but it seems like there's an interaction with a certain doctor, and I feel you might not feel comfortable, so you can go check out a chiropractor that you feel comfortable with, that won't have the same restrictions on you. But go check it out, and it feels like a sack, and like there's water in there. There's some sort of like pus or like a slip disc almost. It's not a slip disc, but it's almost like a bubble, like a bulge happening within the disc. And it's feeling uncomfortable. You can give it love. I mean, you can certainly do this with emotional releasing, but you may want to go get it checked out too. That's what I'm getting, Karen. I hope that recovers quickly for you. I hope it recovers quickly. Yeah, it's very uncomfortable. Okay, you can take that away now. Okay, take that away. All right, I'm coming to Tina. In 3327. And Tina is asking, hi, Con and everyone. Con, if there is time, I'd love a message from my higher self. Thank you. Okay. I love this thing at the end. Okay, Tina's higher self. Okay, Tina's higher self is here. Wow, Tina, like your spiritual growth and opening is really, really opening up. You've been at this a while too, and you're an early adopter of this opening. And I feel you're really opening up as well as your higher self shares that with me. So what does Tina need to hear with that? I'm seeing you. I'm seeing you by the water, and I can see the water. There's grass, and there's a big tree there, and there's like a bench that faces the water. And I get that this is somewhere that you spend time with, and there's a need to reconnect. And I can see you feeding the ducks there. And there's a tree that's right beside that's there. And it's almost like there's a need for you to communicate with the tree as the tree is trying to communicate, and the tree is communicating with your higher self, but it needs to kind of get into yourself. So there's something about the tree there that you need to connect with and get its name and connect. And it's going to assist with your grounding and opening, especially now as we have a portal open on the earth to help with your awakening. That's what they keep showing me, or your higher self is showing me, is that space that you have in front of or near your home, and the bench, the tree, to get out there and connect with the tree. If you're going to feel weird about hugging or sitting against a tree, which I know you won't feel. But even if you need to, or you get tired, you can sit on the bench and energetically connect with the tree and have that communication. So I can almost see you on the bench. You're at the edge closest to the tree. You go into a meditation, you go into yourself and energetically connect with the tree. So if you can't, I don't really see you being able to sit on the floor right now on the grass, leaning against a tree. It's not, but you can do that energetically. You can do that sitting on the edge of the bench. You can even do that energetically by imagining yourself sitting there as well. So as you're in your home, in your sacred space, project your body in that space there, sitting against the tree, and connect with the tree because it wants to communicate with you. And that's what I'm getting for you, Tina. Yeah, that's what I'm getting for you. Thank you. Yeah, JC says we are always our own worst critic. Yeah, so true. Aren't we? We are so hard on ourselves, and we begin to get this conversation in our head. And yeah, and we're our worst critics. That is for sure. Hey, Jacqueline. Beautiful Jacqueline. Jacqueline, immediately I'm sending you love. I'm just holding you in my space. I'm just wrapping a blanket around you, along with Mother Mary. We're just sending you love. Just holding space for you. Okay, so what does Jacqueline need to hear? Mother Mary is here for you, Jacqueline. And she's embracing you. And she is saying that you're not alone. You're not alone, Jacqueline. And you're going to get through this. I feel and hear you being very hard on yourself and talking to yourself. And you are going through something that you are working through. But I can feel the shell and the cracks that are all around you. It's almost like it's like you're in an egg, but not only in an egg, but the egg is caked within mud. So not only do you have to crack through the shell, but you have to crack through the mud, the caked on mud. But I feel you're hitting this eggshell, hitting. And as you hit this eggshell, the mud on the outside of the egg is beginning to ripple and open up and unfold, and little pieces of dust. And bit by bit, as you continue through this, you are chipping away at the outer shell from within. So they're being reminded that Mother Mary is like, she's wrapping you as you go through this process, and she just wants you to continue continue everything you're doing. You're doing great. She's saying, like, whatever you're doing, and I know what you're doing. You're doing the work with William, and keep going through this, keep going through the work, because you're chipping away at it. She's like, you're doing it. And it's like you're starting to form like a bit of a crowd around you, and they're all encouraging you, sending you love. And I'm getting that is the group that's around you right now, that as we do the lives, that there's just love being supported to you, it's being extended. And you felt so alone for so long, but now it's you're starting to feel the connection and the love from the group, and it's starting to come through, which is giving you a little bit of empowerment, a little bit. And this is like, you're a reminder. Not only are you loved from these physical beings that are on this earth, that I've just sent you love, I'm holding you in your heart, I always hold you in my heart, the rest of the group is, but also Mother Mary, your guides, your spirits. You are not alone, and you are surrounded by love, and they're just wrapping you. And it's like you're in the incubator. The mother hen is sitting on the eggs, keeping you warm. And this is like the universe metaphorically. So you're being incubated, you are being nurtured, you are growing, and you will get out of that shell, because you're doing it. You're doing the work. You're not just this little chick inside the egg that's not pecking at the wall. No, you are not only pecking at the wall, but you're beginning to use your fist. You're getting harder. You're hitting it. You're clawing at it with your talons. Like you're hitting, and it's cracking on the outside. So you keep doing the work. Do the work, Jacqueline. Wow. You've got a really cool journey ahead of you, and you are doing it, and you will do it. You are and will. Love it. So good. Well done, Jacqueline. Well done. So proud of you on that one. Thank you. Thank you for sharing that. You're welcome, Tina. Hey, Carolyn. Karen, whoa, thanks, Con. I'm so appreciative of your time and energy reading my lower back issues, and it was super accurate, by the way, in terms of core location. I will try acupuncture cupping here in town. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, acupuncture. I don't know why acupuncture didn't come. And my wife is a traditional Chinese acupuncturist, but it's not what came to me. But yeah, like go with what you're resonating with, and you don't have to go to traditional doctor. Go with it. Awesome. Love it. Thank you for asking that question. All right. Hey, Dipti. Okay, Dipti. 14207 for Dipti. And Dipti asks, hello, Con. Hi, Dipti. I'd like to ask, what is purpose of my current lifetime? Oh, I feel Metatron coming in. Metatron, what is Dipti's purpose for this current lifetime? I'm seeing that this is the path of mastery for you as well. That not only have you had a lot of hardships, but you have a lot and more will come. But it's how you have putting your attention towards these hardships, that it's not a bad thing, that this is a gift, that this is for you to direct your attention to your growth of where you're going. That there's the need for you to get into your meditations, begin to unfold, begin to recognize as the emotions come up, as the fear comes up, as the hatred, the anger, as these past memories come up, to observe them, and to do that through your meditation, and begin to observe, release, and love. And you're beginning your spiritual awakening. Yeah, you've been connected to this world for some time. You've had a wanting desire, but this is all within your capability and wheelhouse, that you can do all this yourself. So You can look at the intuition development course on my playlist as well. Please direct me. You can get a feel for it. It may or may not resonate with you, but it'll give you a little bit of taste and of a flavor of where you need to go next and what you need to do. So look at stage 1 and stage 2 for you, not 3, not yet, anyways, until you're ready. So stage 1 is about getting silent and tuning into yourself and using the tools to be able to open up your awareness. Once you do that and your awareness is opened up, you get into stage 2, and that is the emotional release and rewriting patterns. And you have a lifetime of this, not only this lifetime, but past lifetimes. We have to remember that we carry forward the emotions that are generational. So your family generations, 4 generations back, 4 generations forward, you are carrying that as well. And there's a need for you to identify and release that. So you're definitely on a path of mastery as well. And this is definitely within your wheelhouse as well of you being able to do this. And there's a need for you to go there. Yeah, there's a need for you to go there. I hope that resonates. Thank you for asking. Hi, Donna. I got your message and I've added you to the list. Karen says, I'm a little afraid of chiropractors. Yeah, you'll find the right one if you need to, but just, again, follow your intuition. Even though I said chiropractor, follow what resonates in your heart. Just because I said it doesn't mean that it's in alignment and resonates for you. I am not the final word. You are. You know what your alignment is. You know what's right for you. So no matter what I say, it has to be in alignment for you, that it makes sense for you. So feel it, and do what feels right for you. Don't listen to me. I'm just passing things on, a suggestion, and I'm planting the seed. So that's it. All right. Hey, Marlene. Okay, I've got Marlene here, 14632. And again, all this will be time-stamped. And Erik is stepping forward for you, Marlene. And just as I say that, just a reminder that next week Erik will be taking more of a forward stage, and it'll be channeling Erik and friends. So everyone will still be here, but it'll be Erik taking the forefront again. And Erik, what do you got to say? I can feel him dragging Iris because she doesn't really want to communicate. She's afraid. And I don't know if this is a recent crossing, but her vibrations is a little bit low right now. So she hasn't really acclimated back into the state of love of what we all are truly. But I feel that she's had a release. She's opening up, and she's acclimating to the energy of the oneness as she leaves this plane. And I feel like that she's been in this state for a while, that she's taking a little bit longer. She still is in a state of love. There's a massive team that's working on her as she's in this rest chamber, and she's kind of in and out of it. So what's the message that you want to share? And Erik is being a translator on this because she's speaking very softly and meekly and not expressing herself. She doesn't have the energy to communicate fully on this world. A little, but she doesn't trust herself. So what does she have to share? Her message is that she's not alone, that she is surrounded by love, and there's people that are working on her, and she's beginning to really come back into herself, that she's not feeling the effects of this earth. It seems like it was a little bit harsh on her. She's had a bit of a rough one, but she's doing okay. She's surrounded. She's not going to be for long. And when she does, she's going to be coming to you. And she's going to be, it feels like she's going to be dropping stones like glass beads. So you're going to start seeing some glass beads around. And these glass beads are the connection that you guys have. She does love you. It seems that you were very kind to her. And she loves you. She's connected with you. There's a kinship and a bond between the two of you that isn't going to go away anytime soon. And that's what I'm feeling for you. Thanks, Marlene. I hope that resonates for you as well. Okay, got a few more here. Hey, Donna, I've added you to the list. Ingrid, okay. And Ingrid, 15022. And Ingrid is asking, Con, is there a message for my son, Donovan, please? Hey, Donovan's here. He's really exuberant. I don't know how he passed, but it almost seems like extreme sports type of thing. He's very expressive, very outward, very life of the party like. Him and Erik are kind of here together, and they're buzzed, like they're having just a gay old time right now. All right, so what is the message? He's essentially saying it's a party up here. And we're not talking about drugs and alcohol party. We're talking about a celebration of life. And he's saying, he's like, Mom, like everything's okay. Like everything is amazing up here. You only wanted the best for me, and I have the best, and everything is perfect. And he's also saying that you guys are connected. And he's also saying that you're ready to communicate with him as well. I mean, you bring him in enough times, you are just needing to align yourself to his energy so that you can communicate with him. Just get rid of the self-doubt, because you're doing the practice. You're doing it. You're doing a little bit, which is good. Like something is better than nothing. And everything that you're doing, you're opening up, you're getting messages, you're seeing things, you're feeling things. He says, you can communicate with me. He goes, hey, let's talk. He goes, he'd love to give you an update on what's happening. And he's going to leave this as a teaser to let you know that this is very much something that you're very capable of. You're very capable of. And you just trust your abilities. Because he wants to speak with you. That's what I got, Ingrid. That's really cool. Thank you for bringing that forward. Karen says, by the way, it doesn't surprise me that Mother Mary and Jesus came through to give me the message through you. Those are my two go-tos, especially this last week. Awesome. Love it. Yeah, Master Jesus, Mother Mary, now Archangel Metatron, Erik, of course, Sebastien. Like my team is around me all the time, but Jesus and Mother Mary is with me all the time. And Mary Magdalene. I had a lifetime with them as Jesus was spreading the word. I was one of those kids running around his feet. So that's what me and other people have gotten as well. So I'm really excited about that. All right, JC, I got you here. And let me timestamp JC 153:34. And JC is asking, is it even possible to get a message from someone that just passed? My uncle passed this morning. Okay, my condolences, honey. All right. At times, yes, but his energy is very low. So I have a surrogate coming through. So who's going to speak on JC's behalf? I feel like I feel like this is grandmother coming through, maybe grandfather, a little bit of both. So grandma and grandpa are here. And they're saying that their son has been received. So your uncle has been received, and he's in safe hands. So he's not bound to this earth. He's in safe hands. He's surrounded by love, family, and that everything is going to be okay. He'll be going into rest soon. Is there anything you can say for the people down on this earth to help? And they're laughing a bit. And there's two messages. And one, JC, is that it's the reminder that we never leave this earth. It's not that we leave the earth, we just change from these physical bodies, which is really just a fleeting moment in time. And that his energy is just shifted from a solid state into a more energetic state. So you have to think about, just like a snowflake melts and becomes water and then evaporates and becomes into, what is it? What is water evaporates and becomes moisture? So there's that. So he's just shifted his energy. Your uncle is very much still part of this universe and part of this plane. So that's one of your messages. And that's just a reminder to you. And the second is that when you're at the service and everyone is feeling sad, especially those most affected by it, project love. So put yourself into a state of love. Feel yourself connecting with all the other family members and all the other beings that are going to be in the room with you, whether it's the physical room or a virtual room. There are many energetic beings that come together that help the family with the transition. And for you to extend your love to everything around you, to give love to everyone around you, and put yourself into that vibration. And there is a chance that you will begin to hear some messages from this. You'll begin to get some feelings of family member around you. So don't be surprised and don't be afraid that as you shift yourself into love and become more open in this state, that you'll get some direct messages yourself. So they're just giving you fair warning not to be surprised and just not to be surprised, and just allow it to come in, because it's going to be happening, and you're ready for this awakening, and this is going to be a stepping stone for you. So that's what I'm getting for you, JC. That's really cool. Really cool. Love that. Love that. You are welcome, Ingrid. Karen and Grace snap crackle. Oh my God. It's true, right? Yeah. And there's the beautiful Lisa. Hey, Lisa. Okay, Lisa. 157.40. I know you're traveling, so let's see. Made it on. Anything Erik has to say about Tom today? There's a message trying to come through on the road, okay? Erik or anyone? I don't know why Erik's saying that, but he's saying Tom's an ass. He's being an ass. And he's really self-absorbed right now. And really, this is a call for love. So this is another play. This is the part of the playground for you, Lisa, because you transmute fear and ugliness and negativity into love, and this is part of your wheelhouse. And they're saying this is a test for you. It's not a test. It's something for you to play with. So I'm hearing that Tom is just being an ass. He's being a real big baby, and this is an opportunity to have some fun with this, and use that thing that you were told to do. Put your hands on his face and say, "I know you're just scared right now, but I love you. Even though you're an ass, you're being an ass. I love you. I love you completely, and I'll always love you, no matter if you're an ass or not." and just have a laugh over it and just exude that love. So here's an opportunity for you to play and do this and have some fun with it. Why not? And you can just laugh it off and just watch him squirm. And this is your turn. It's almost like you get to turn the tables now, because he's always made you feel uncomfortable, and he's trying to make get a rise out of you. So turn the tables and just project love onto him as you know how to, and as you do, and physically grab his face. Yeah, you're an ass, but I love you, and that's not going to change. So have some fun with it. Have some fun, and I'm excited to hear what you say about this. Yeah, give me some feedback on that, because that's gonna be fun. So let me know what happens when we meet up again. So cool. I love that. Love that. All right, the final message is coming in for Donna today. Hello, Donna. And I'm just going to add you to the screen. Hey, Donna. And I'm going to timestamp Donna. We're at the 2-hour mark, which is perfect, because I have to go take my car to the mechanic now. And Donna says, how can I move on after the loss of my son? And Erik is stepping forward, and he's like, I got this one. And he's saying, connect with him. You have not lost your son. He's just changed his state into energetic state. And saying, you haven't lost anything. He's with you. You know that. You birthed him. You've been connected with him all this time. And you're still connected with him. But the state that you're in this the state of mourning that you're in, he said, it's, of course you're in a state of mourning. It's justified. But the long game is that you're not going to stay in this state. You need to shift into the state of love. And the best way to do that is to go back to the memories that you had together that was just the most joyful, the most loving, the most amazing experiences that you had. Go back to the birth of when you held him in your hands. Go back to his first birthday party. Go back to the time that he fell off his bike and he scraped his knee, and he was on the middle of the street crying out, "Mommy," and that pulled at your heartstrings so much that you ran to him with just so much love, and you held him and loved him, and you gave love to his boo-boo, and you kissed it, and it felt so much better that he got on his bike and rode off again. So he says, shift into a state of love. And this is also going to help you with your energetic connection with him and establish it. I get that you're not really practicing, you're not really in this world yet, but as you shift your vibrations from fear and mourning into love and appreciation and enjoying those quality times, you're going to raise your vibrations, you're going to feel better. And as you feel better, you actually might be able to connect with him on an energetic level. And this is actually something that you can do to practice as well as a catalyst for you to practice. And I'm also hearing Erik say, I wish mom would do this as well. Because he definitely wants Elise, his mother, who's started the whole channeling Erik thing and brought all this to the world. And Erik is saying, like, Mom, she can communicate with me, but she's relying on others to do it for her. But she's wide open. She's not accepting the fact. So I'm hearing the same for you, that this is a beginning. This is a catalyst for you. This is a stepping stone for you to shift your state into a state of love, connect with your son, and use that as your practice to begin to connect with spirit, because you will be able to communicate with him. Not right now in the state you're in. It's okay to be mourning, and it's honoring that. But just know he's not in mourning. He's connect with you, and he's in love. So you can definitely connect. That's what I got. You'll get through this, Donna. Reach out if you need anything else. We're always here for you. You have a family. We all love you. You're not alone. You're not alone. Marlene says, thanks, Con. Yes, that resonated. She did have a rough life. I appreciate the message, and will come out. Watch out for the glass beads. Beautiful. Love that. Lisa says, haha, you're saying exactly what I did, except the part where I called him an ass. Love that. His angel sent him a song, Tommy, can you hear me over the radio? His guide's trying to get through to him. Oh, cool. Okay, cool. I love that. I love that. That's so funny. So funny. Oh my God, so much love. Cool. That's it, folks. Okay, so again, what's coming up in the next week? Sunday night, we resume the Guardian Angel Connection practice on this channel at 12:15 a.m. midnight Eastern Standard Time. On Wednesday will be Divine Soul Awakening, where Rita is going to be coming and talking about New Year's is not the time to start resolutions. So she's going to talk about that. Why New Year's is not the time to set New Year's resolutions. It is not the time for that. So she's going to talk about that. And remember, she's a holistic nutritionist, traditional Chinese acupuncturist. She teaches at the Acupuncture College. She has a host of modalities. So bring your health-related questions, and she will answer them for you on this Wednesday, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, noon. And Thursday, the next day, is National Chocolate Day. And Rita and I are going to be doing a cooking class. It's more Rita going to be cooking, and I'm just going to be talking and doing whatever. But Rita and I are going to be coming on this channel. I don't know the time yet, but that'll be posted on the channel in the live section. You go to my homepage at this channel, youtube.com/connight. You'll get that. And then finally, Friday we'll be here again. And next Friday, it'll be Channeling Erik and Friends. So Erik has asked me to have him. He wants to take the lead again. It's changed from Channeling Erik. It was Channeling Erik, went to Channeling Erik and Friends, and went to Ask Spirit Fridays. And now it's going back to Channeling Erik and Friends on Friday, where he's going to take the center stage, but all spirits are coming in. So whoever you want coming in and guided will be there as well. And that's not going to change. It is one big free-for-all. Yeah, that's right, Michelle. Busy week. It's going to be a lot of fun. And you are welcome, Donna. Got a love for you as well, Donna. And really, if you need a little bit of one-on-one, you want a little talk, reach out to me. We'll schedule some time and have a chat about that. Beautiful. Yes, JC, you are ready. I love that. And that's right, so busy week. So with that, have yourself a beautiful week. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to one another. We're just human. We're having a human experience in these spiritual bodies, and we're just here to learn and experience and get out of this crap. You are not meant to be in fear or hate. We are loving beings meant to be in love. With that, much love, everybody. Have a beautiful weekend. I'm sending my love, and thank you so much for contributing your energy. Please share this out with others. Like it if you can, and share the message. Love you all. Bye.